apologies. Um, I had something I had to attend to. I completely forgot. I was in and out of meetings, and I believe it was. I think the camera or something was still on, or a call was occurring, but it was nothing because my night is definitely it's open now. It's for the live. That's why I'm here. But I had to go check that first. But my apologies to those who had came in, who are coming in. Shout out to you. Thank you for stopping by again. You know, my apologies. I like to say that. However, let's continue the show. And also, much respect. Shout out to you, James. What's up? Yeah, I had to restart it. But shout out to this platform. They have a love show. They were gonna have me as a guest, but I did have to get to some things today in order and in line. So shout out to the I believe it's also ravishing and Boogie Oso and Boogie. I forgot what where their name is, and I don't want to butcher it too much, but incredible ladies and very and meaningful questions that they wanted to interview me about. So we're gonna have a convo about that in the future. I know in January 2026 we're gonna be doing something. We're gonna collab on that. But anyways, let's get back into the live. Let's have a conversation really quickly. I do want to talk on a lot more things, but I think I'm gonna save that for another live. That because I want to collect some thoughts and create some ideas and create some things, and that way I can put it out. You know what I'm saying? But as far as everything else that I was speaking on, just to go back into what I was saying, is that if you want to learn who you are, you got to go experience life. And there's no other way around it. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody's pulling in. Hit the like button. Let me know. Have a conversation. Ask me anything. All right? But don't be weird. But you can ask me anything. I mean, that's what we're here for. I want to make sure that we talk, we connecting, we speaking. You know what I mean? But anyways, when we were watching James Bond, right? So there is a scene in Casino Royale. It's gonna be a bit of a spoiler. I don't know if you guys want to watch it or not, but I'm gonna talk about it either way. But basically, in James Bond, there was a scene where they were playing poker, and James Bond was gonna lose. The guy he was going against kept faking a bluff move. So it led James Bond to falling into that trap and betting all his money and losing he lost like what four like $14 million basically. He lost $14 million, but it was all because he was falling into the trap of what the other opponent was doing. But the important part in this is that when he lost, he made new connections. He found out a new strategy. And even though it bruised his ego a little bit, he came back to the bigger picture of what this is all about and what I'm going to be doing. Because you got to think about it. You got to be wrong in order to be right. What's up, Noah? How you doing? Great to see you. What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? Would you accept me for who I am? Yeah, I mean, you're who you are, but just know that I mean, that's on you. But you did tell me you're under 18 though. So even anything, just in general, like if there's any questions of anything, I can't answer that. That goes for anybody who's under 18. A lot of my advice is 18 plus. But yeah, I mean, you live life on your terms. This is your life, your reality. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that crazy. But just in general, you have to be wrong in order to be right. Like, and there's no way around it. It's like a rinse and repeat. Manito, what's up, Brody? Great to see you again. Shout out to everybody's pulling up in the building. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. Ask me anything. Have a conversation with me. Let's talk. I'm just talking about James Bond and how you have to live, how you have to be wrong in order to live right. Like that's a formula. That's a secret formula. That's a beautiful formula. It's always rinse and repeat cycle when it comes to that. Like if you, I learn a lot about who I am when I go out and experience life. I learn about who I am the way I when I have a feeling that I want to talk to a woman. I learn who I am. Goes for anybody. You learn who you are in those moments when you're like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to this person. I'm gonna go talk to that person. It is always entirely up to you because everything is stemming from what we create and what we do in this world. Every choice we make has there's every action has a reaction, right? You may get a reaction out of somebody, or the reaction can come from your own self, meaning your nervous system, your anxiety, your shaking up, paralysis. I'm too scared to move. You know what I mean? All right, bet. Have a good one, James. But what I'm getting at to ultimately is that you have to live life in order to see who the fuck you are. There's no other way around it. And that's the beauty in all. Like there's no shortcuts into experience. There's no shortcuts into materializing your world. There's no shortcuts to benefiting greatly with what you want. Like you got to go through the work. You have to be wrong in order to be right. You got to learn this is how I want to talk to women. This is how I don't want to talk to women. This is what I would like to say. This is what I don't want to say. This is what works better for me versus this thing working better. What one thing can work for me, but that don't mean it necessarily works for you. But that comes with experience. That comes with being able to be in life and engaging with people because you get to learn who you are. Are you the person that's quiet in the background, hands in the pants, just nodding their head, too nervous to talk? Are you the person initiating convo? Are you the person overextending yourself just to be seen by people? It's so many little plays that come into it. And I'm not trying to get too deep into that aspect, but basically what I'm saying is that you gotta experience life. And it's always gonna be now or never. Like you can first of all, and it's not just to have to experience with people. Salute Gil was good. It's not just having to experience life with people and stuff, but it just yourself. You're always experiencing you. Like you're experiencing your reality. You're experiencing yourself. You're experiencing your decision. You're experiencing what you did last month and how it is today. If you've been eating correctly and you've been disciplined on a diet and workout, it's gonna show up later. It's gonna have a compound effect. It's gonna show long term. There's longevity to that. You're gonna get the results of seeing what happens when you're not doing the work that you need to do. You're still gonna be, let's say, you're still gonna be overweight, sitting there complaining, feeling insecure about yourself, knowing you could have done something about what you could do. You know what I mean? I was doing something. What are we talking about now? We are talking about we're talking about life. To be honest, life. I'm a universal coach. Ooh, we talking about life. It's beautiful. I mean, I just experienced so much, like just every day, every goddamn moment. Like I'm just in there experiencing. I'm just incredibly thankful for like what I experienced, the people that I talk to and run into, the women that I come in conversations with, the women that want to be. Wait, what? That's my banner image? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I did change that shit, didn't I? I did. Women that want to talk with me, women that want to flirt, all that, bro. It's beautiful. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. It's just basic. It's just basically to say that what's really on my mind and my really on my soul for real to talk about is how there's no going around like anything. Like experience is always, you gotta have experience in life. Go ahead. What's up? Hmm. Hold on. Let me see that back. But anyways, all right, bet. What do you think about being mature at a young age? I think that's cool. I mean, as far as like, well, what I think about it is like trauma, like I think I think that's what a lot of people experience. But what I think about is that although you can live, you got to grow up fast. Whether there's trauma, whether there's something that happens in your life at a young age, it's still important to have fun and live life like as your age, if that makes sense too. But I remember I used to get that a lot when I was like I mean I'm still young, but like when I was like 16, 14, they were like, "Damn, You mad mature for your age. I just had to grow up a lot for a lot of shit. There was a lot of stuff that happened childhood that I had to overcome and learn. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I just think it's important to have a balance of you can be mature but still have like be have fun. Have a good time still. Yeah. You get that a lot too? Maturity, yeah, yeah. I've gotten that like a lot of my life, being mature at a young age and all that, and thinking very differently. I remember I was at I used to go to what is it called? Damn, what is it? It's been a minute for that. I used to go to Job Corps, and in Job Corps, like I forgot how old I was over there. I think I was like 20 or some shit, 19, 20. And I remember I was talking to like one of the people that was running like a theater or something like that. And I was just telling him about stuff of like what I think about and why I think about it. And he was like, "Man, he was like, man, you're too young to be thinking about this type of shit." And he was like, "You need to go out, you need to go out and have fun and shit." I was like, hmm. Although he's right, I was still just looking for answers because I'm like, why? I just question things. Like it's like a beautiful balance of like being able to be inquisitive, which means to question stuff, introspect, but also still be able to have fun and talk to girls or date around, mess around. Um, Amma says, "Can we get a 360?" Um, from where? Sonic. I think they got it. I think they got a 360 shake or some shit like that. I think Sonic. Yeah. Am I Christian? No. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe. It's your boy All Star Izzy. Yes, sir. Oh, thank you for putting that, Gail. Welcome to the All Star community. Hit this like button, subscribe, and enjoy your time and have a conversation. Torta Pounder. Yeah, yeah. What you mean, Jew? Like Jules? But just in general, I don't think this. I think it's a blessing when if you mature at a young age, mentality wise. You just gotta be able. Although there's maturity, you just gotta be able to know that you're still young in what you do. I appreciate that, Leah. The higher the socks. I was never a fan of high socks, but I do got a picture of me in high school with an Angry Bird shirt. It was like flip the bird, and it had the red bird flying, and I had like gray skinny jeans. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. And I had like I lifted my legs up and I showed my high socks, but it never went up to the knee though. It was never like that. I'm handsome. I appreciate that. See, I don't necessarily really get into I don't get into religion on my channel mainly, but I did say ask me anything. I wouldn't say that. I mean, I rather keep what I believe to myself. No disrespect though. What's good, Shiloh? I only ever wear long socks. Yeah, I gotta wear long socks with like with boots or dress shoes. I can't wear pants and short socks. Like I gotta have long socks. Otherwise I feel uncomfortable. And I don't like the way it grazes my ankle and shit. What's a empathetic veterinarian? That's a hell of a name. What's my go-to haircut? To be honest, bro, I don't even know. Like my okay, so I'm it was like it's like a blowout kinda. It's like a blowout, but it's still like a fade. But I don't even you don't really need a middle part. But it's something like that. Really, to be honest, with me and my barber, we're just experiencing new hairstyles because I'm creating some new shit. Like just an avatar. I'm a player in this world. What is my name? My name is All Star Izzy. The red pants was that when you were a. I don't even know what the hell. What's the difference between real confidence and arrogance, like being cocky? Good question. I think The difference between real confidence and arrogance is like, I'll give an example. Let's say I have crayons and I have a whiteboard, like a whiteboard to create something on. Arrogance is gonna say, "This is all I have. I need more. There's no way. I don't need something like this." Confidence basically says, "I have everything that I need, and more ideas can come." That's an example to look at how open-minded versus closed-minded people are. If you're arrogant or what comes with cockiness, right? It's because you're closed-minded on what you believe in life and what you're thinking about. That's arrogant because you think you know it all. And you're not like, and that doesn't mean you can have supreme knowledge, but still it just means that I'm still able to receiving different things, different ideas. Confidence keeps you open-minded. You confidence is a knowing to be like, I know what I know, but I also don't know everything. So if I come to a room, I can be in there because my presence is it could be nice, whatever the case is, but it's like if I'm going to a science class, I don't know much about science. I'm confident enough to put myself in the class to learn for open mindedness. That's real confidence. And two, confidence is something that a real confidence, and I hate that we got to say it, but this is how we got to describe it. Real confidence is something you can't take away from. So you can be someone who starts at ground zero, but you still have the same confidence. It's like that that option where they're always like what they say, would you rather go if you could go back to when you were like 15, but you still have all the knowledge that you have now? That's like basically what that is. You can put confident people in any room, and it doesn't move who they are. Their identity isn't taken away. They don't feel bad. They don't feel like they're dumb because someone knows something more than they do. Arrogant and cockiness feels intimidated by that. Plus, it's in highs and lows. It comes and goes. Confidence can never be taken away. It's something that you have within instilled. What is my favorite color? Mm, I'm fucking with silver right now. Here's this guy trying to sell us to a mat to a place he's never seen. Let's see. Repping the Edgar, you funny. Sea Dog, you're hilarious, bro. My favorite video game? My favorite video game as of right now is Overwatch, bro. That's my shit. I love Overwatch. I love Overwatch. That's my shit right now. Yeah, facts, Jeremiah. Like think good about yourself and put yourself out there, but don't act like you're all that if you're not. That's the difference. Yeah, you know, it's because I hear it a lot all the time. People are like, what do you think? What do you think is the real difference between like arrogance and confidence? And it's like, sometimes too. This is gonna sound a bit different, but some arrogance is a little healthy, but not like I made a video about it. I went live and I was basically like, there's like a healthy arrogance, but then there's like a negative side to it too, because it's not necessarily arrogance though. People just say it like that when someone knows themselves and they act on it a little bit. They kind of like, yeah, I'm like Gojo. If y'all know anime, Gojo is confident, but that dude is arrogant. Like he's cocky as hell, but it doesn't come from a place. He knows he's better. That's why he's like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say the difference is. You love me? I appreciate it. What's good, Stash? How you feeling, Brody? When did I start gaming? Very young age, bro. We used to, shit. Thankfully, bro, I used to have like Game Boys. I still got my Game Boy too. But I don't remember what exact age, but I was always a gamer, bro. I was always gaming, literally all the time. And thankfully, bro, like Smash Bros, Tanks, Nintendo 64. At a very young age. How about you guys? What's up, Nikki B? Can you say yeah 6 7? Man, my nephew started saying that shit. I said, damn, they got him too. Like it was you know it's crazy because like I'm around adults a lot more often. Adults that are older than me and all that. That whole 6 7 shit, those we don't talk about it. But like I I see that kids love it, but then my nephew started saying 6 7 a lot. I said, damn, like it reminds me so much of how we used to have our personal means, like just in general. And it's like it's beautiful because things just recycle. It's just different for every single one. My thoughts on video games. I think video games are dope as hell, and I advise all people who have a difficult time to be decisive to play decision based games. Like the new game that came out, Dispatch. It's an incredible game. I love games like that, like the Ronins and shit. But I think there can be some help in it, and it's fun too to play and to like just immerse yourself in different worlds and have fun. I love video games, bro. It's so fun. Pablo, you funny. Can you show an example of healthy arrogance? Yeah. So like Gojo. Gojo is a great example. So okay, let's say you're the best gamer in the world. Let's say that I'm the best video gamer in the world. I've won multiple trophies. I'm good, but this doesn't take away from me still learning the game, like still learning different combos, still learning that there are gonna be other opponents. But the thing with it's like I talk my shit, so that's like healthy arrogance. Like, yeah, I'm that motherfucker. I'm number one, right? Like I'm number one. I'm aware of it, and I could pop my shit. Like I can pop about it, but that don't mean that I gotta belittle those. It's just saying like I just boast about myself basically, but it comes from a healthy place because it's not like I just got into that spot just cause I earned this spot consistently. And it's just like when you pop that, that's just like healthy arrogance. Like if you know how people like I'm that motherfucker. And if you really are that person, then that's I think that's healthy arrogance. It's not like cause if people say, oh, I'm that guy, I'm that girl, but they ain't not really doing nothing to be that guy, be that girl. They just saying it to feel it. People that I know that even myself, I could be a bit arrogant, no lie, with how I talk about stuff and how I talk about myself in certain aspects. But it never comes from a place to say to no no no. It never comes to a place to belittle. It comes because this is a consistent basis treatment outcome situations that happen to me on a numerous amount of times. My favorite VR game, I don't play virtual reality games, so I don't really have one. Hey, that's what's up, Justin. Rico Suave, you know that? What's up, Nelly? Your name is K. Shout out to K, bro. You started Atari, Nintendo Saga Dreamcast. Woo! What's up, Break? How you doing, man? Whoa, man. That's a throw bike. Um, yo, that's crazy. What do you think about K-pop Demon Hunter? I like that shit. That shit's fly. I like it. K-pop Demon Hunter is dope to me. Like when I watched it, I was like, damn, this is actually a good ass show. I liked it a lot, to be honest. I was like, this is lit, and I think it's cool as hell. And they got some nice songs in there too, and they have really good lessons. They got really good lessons. I was like, yo, they was talking. Like I love movies that have incredible dialogue. Like a lot of movies always have that though, where they have like things you can learn from and shit. I'm like, yeah, that's just fly. I like it. Shout out to everybody's pulling up in the building. It's your boy All Star Izzy. Hit the like button. You're more than welcome to subscribe. Oh, you talk about this? Yeah, I'm about to. Well, I'm gonna get this out of here. Amen. This. I don't think this is the place for you, my friend. It's midnight. I don't know if you're a man, and if you're a man, you shouldn't be asking these questions to another man. All right. Yeah. So what this is what I'm gonna do. All right. You come back. I'll put you on timeout for a minute. A little slap in the wrist. You come back. You get cool. You know what I'm saying? No, I am not. I like women. Did you see my comment about what? Let's see. That makes yeah. Do I have a girlfriend? No, I don't. Shout out to all the ladies though, for real. Yeah. What's up, okay? My grandma says I gotta put my phone down so women will be more likely to approach me in certain social settings. That could be one thing. I mean, she could be correct on that. Depending on like yeah, if you're on your phone just to pass by time, and you're just on your phone just like to avoid social interactions, then yeah, that's the one thing. But also too, let's not put it to women, just women, but let's put it to like men and women. Cause last night when I went live, I went to this alternative concert spontaneously, and I met a guy who runs a radio show off of just conversing and networking. I was on the phone live, but that didn't take away from me talking still. But that could be one thing. I mean, just it would be if you're at certain social settings. This goes for anybody. It'd be appropriate for you not to be on your phone, because when you go to a social setting, keyword social setting. So when you go out somewhere where it requires you to network, speak, and talk, it shows bad manners, and it's a lack of awareness that if you're on your phone. And I learned that the hard way. It wasn't like really bad, like nobody's crucifying me, but I learned stuff like that, like down the line, like when my mentor or like other people will come across and be like, it's a bit rude, or they will call me standoffish, or they would be like, oh man, you're actually way cooler than what I thought you were. And it's not that people are always judging, but I wasn't being open in social settings that required it, to talk, mingle, network, potentially get to know a romantic interest if that comes about, or create a relationship. That's how I get a lot of shows, and that's how I meet a lot of people. I have a lot of connects because I like to I engage in real life, and that's what I was just talking about earlier. How like engaging in real life is that's something that everybody needs, I believe. What do you think? Oh yeah, I already said that. Please say you don't actually like that movie. I do like that movie. Okay, hold on. I like that movie, but I'm not like running it back and watching it. But I liked it. I liked the movie for what it was. Robotron Missile Command Asteroid. Ooh, break forever. He talking that cash right there. Yes, sir. Am I Mexican? Yeah, I'm Mexican. Am I Filipino? I'm not Filipino. I appreciate it. Have you ever played Goat Simulator 3? No, I've never played that. I've never really played like those simulator games or like VR games. I think I tried it one time, but I never really got into it like that, to be honest. Cause I'm more like I like the video games and shit like that, but other than that, nah. I never really got into the whole VR. And I don't think I will though. I don't really I don't really like it. I think it's too much on my face too. Like I gotta wear this big ass headset and shit. That's just me. We are Electric Beans. What's up, Viva? How you been? La Enigma. What's going on, Viva? We can create static and shock each other, but truly we are, and we energize each other when done right. I agree. And there's such thing as and then there's their negative effect of that as well. I agree though. I mean, that's like attracts like. And I've been talking a lot about like magnetism recently, but I get it. Yeah. Like having such an engaging conversation with somebody that you just it's just let's they don't even got to be talking with women, like a nice cool conversation that you immersed in, that can feel like electrifying, because it's like reciprocating energies back and forth. It's really good. I was scared of dentist and the dark. What is it? What does that mean? What is that? Is that a game? You gotta watch Ghetto Stories by Boosie Badass, the best hood movie ever. For real, it sound funny. He's no Sabo. Oh, okay. See, now this I didn't know. This is what we doing tonight. Okay, that's what's up. It's so fun. Good sir. How have you been? Viva, let me know. How have you been tonight? How's your life been? How's everything been? Oh my god. Listen, I gave you a minute of timeout, and this you come back and do this bullshit again. You are so funny, bro. I gotta get you out of here, dog. You're crazy. What the fuck? Wait, no, no. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Spy Hunter, another classic game. I never played that. I never played Spy Hunter. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit the like button. You're more than welcome to subscribe. Enjoy the All Star lifestyle. Welcome on the road to 2K, man. Let's have a conversation. Who likes Italian food? Italian food is cool. I don't mind it. Did you ever check out? I haven't gotten to that one just yet. Break Forever. I haven't, but it's on my watch list though. Trust me, it's still on my watch list. Cause I've been just finishing the Jay Z albums. I think I'm on. Let me see which one I'm on. I haven't listened to it in a couple of days because I just finished. Hold on, give me a second. First of all, my favorite album by Jay Z so far is The Blueprint 2. That shit is good as hell. That shit's good. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. So I'm on the Blueprint 2.1. This man was putting out hella albums, bro. Like this is insane. Truly a machine. Truly a machine. Like 96, 97, 98, 99, 99. Two albums. No, it's the same thing. Okay. 2000, 2001, 2000. He put an album out every year up until, okay, he stopped at 2005. But then he kept going he's insane, bro. He hasn't had an album since 2017. But even, oh my jeez, bro. Like you just gotta love that work ethic. And especially what he was talking about, especially Reasonable Doubt is right next to the Blueprint for me. Because the Blueprint 2 is really good. But Reasonable Doubt, his first album, amazing. Thank you for the hundreds, I appreciate that. I made a video on my YouTube over last weekend making Italian food. That's what's up, bro. Quite lovely. How has life been treating you? Like life has been treating me like what's it's been quite a while. However, I would like to say that it's been treating me pretty splendid. Been treating me as if I am I am blessed with everything that I do. Life treats me as a very special person. So that's how life's been treating me. Also been a mirror of my own actions and decisions. A beautiful time. Wouldn't you say? I watched a video on how men can unleash their dark side or something like that. Yeah, the 5 ways to create your edge as a man. That's one of my favorite ones. Five creating your see the thing is like creating your edge is like, and it's not even a bad dark side, but I mean we all got dark and light to us. We're duality in itself, like right, and then it's another spiral into that, but we don't got to get too deep into that part. But yeah, because to be positive, to be someone who's positive, like you can still be optimistic and everything, but you still gotta have an element of edge to yourself. Edge is one of my favorite things. An amazing trait of mine. Like I love edge, cause it's a danger. It's like a not necessarily danger, but it's a risk that you're willing to bet on yourself. This is what edge creates, and every man in my perspective, I believe they need edge, and really everybody, but specifically men, I believe they need that. Nice, nice, nice. Try listening to the Bob Marley albums if you want fast track to wisdom. What do you recommend? I start from the beginning. Thank you for the hundreds. I appreciate Beyond the Stars. I really like your ad name, Beyond the Stars. That's awesome. Welcome to the All Star Lifestyle. Shout out to everybody's pulling in. Have a conversation with us. Hit the like button, subscribe, enjoy, and let's do this. Let's keep going. You didn't mean it? I don't know. I don't know. Exceptional, outstanding, superb, magnificent, and quite splendid, dear. Right. No, I completely understand. It's almost as if you ever, Viva, have you ever had a moment where you were sitting out, it was a nice breezy wind, you have nice trench coats, maybe a nice jacket that keeps you warm, and you have a splendid tea, and you take one sip, and you see the smoke rise above, but then the wind pushes it away, and it's beautiful and sunny. And I'm like, this right here, to me, is what life means. Just that beautiful moment, the smoke rising up, but also the warmth of the tea in my body. I thought to myself, what more can a man ask for? I see you on a Syndicted Network show. On Syndicted? What's that? What Syndicted Network show? Listen, hold on. I'm gonna look that up actually. Syndicated show. I think I just said that completely wrong. My apologies, you guys. I've been in and out of meetings. Please, 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 don't get me. Don't get me. Yeah, I'm about to get offered. Well, not that I'm offered, but I wanna host my own love show, my own dating show. Thank you for the 100. I appreciate you, Astro. You the one. Unknown creates space for greatness, balance, no ceilings type stuff. Yeah, yeah. To be limitless, one must know that. No. YouTube is a great resource for a lot of his videos. I don't just recommend listening, but also watching him because it's the energy he exudes. Nice. Yeah, he does embody his stuff really well. From videos that I've seen about him, he does embody who he is and what he does, what he stands for, and that's beautiful. Esta enjando porque no es sabo. Hold on. Okay, so you heard how I said that though, right? You said I came with a little swag. I could redo it though. You love it? Stop. Hey, stop. You sure? I don't know. I can't tell, but I can see you smiling just a little bit. I don't think I want to stop. Actually, I think I want to keep going, and I think I want to keep making it happen more and more. How's your outside YouTube life? How's life outside of YouTube? How's my life outside of YouTube? Beautiful, man. Amazing. I definitely, you know, I want to get into more like actual events, like into like different network settings, and I'm gonna start making moves on that later. There's gonna be times where I'm gonna teach like how to network and shit. I'm really good at that, but my life outside of YouTube is really good. You know, thank you for asking. That's a great question. Thank you for the 100. I appreciate it. Syndicate. Okay, cool. What up, Diaj? How you doing? Network show? Oh, that's tough. Yeah. Giving advice with a busted ass grill and the knee 94 with a profile picture like that. I can get why you say comments like this. Try like a matchmaking show. Old school matchmaker are extinct. That's true. I'm really good at matchmaking, and I can ask the right questions. I want to do something like Hitch. You know, let me help you to. I got you. I'm gonna teach you a little bit. I'm gonna teach you how to do this, how to do that. Say this, say that. You know what I mean? I'm really good at that. Like pulling the chords and stuff like that. Do you even know what it means? Yeah, because you were saying I know what a no sabo is. Yeah, if that's what you're talking about. You see, man, you give people inch, they go a mile. Yeah, some of no sabo. I say probably I gotta get a shirt that says no sabo. Do you even know who Selena and Los Dinos are? Yes, of course, bro. I have a Selena. I got a Selena sweater too. It's a red one. People like you love giving advice, but at the end of the day, you ain't really saying nothing. You could put on the show all day, but that not gonna pay no bills, my bro. Connor, let me tell you something. And people like you love to come into other people's chat, say some outlandish comment, hopefully to get a reaction, and you hope to get a rise out of somebody. And at the end of the day, you're just like everybody else. I'd rather speak on my truth and do what I do, live in my life, while people like you just sit on the side and type on the other side of the screen. Free will, my friend. Not gonna pay no bills. School failed you, Connor. What's good, Elijah? What's up, Brody? What's up, man? How you feeling? Great to see you again. Bro came in here with a he came out confident with his comment. He said, "This is gonna do it. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him this one. You ain't really saying nothing." And then that you ain't really saying nothing is crazy. Appreciate the hundreds. Thank you for that, Nathan. We're all humans, not asking you to expose your kryptonite, but even fearless ones have have sort of fear or inhibition deeply rooted, or perhaps not fear, but trigger that they avoid. What is yours? I do my best to not avoid my triggers. I've like a lot of where my knowledge comes from, or like experience things that I learn a lot deeply. It comes from knowing me. Like if I'm triggered on something, like where am I like emotionally reacting to it. But what I'll say like a fear, I was gonna be funny and say like some Black Ops shit. Like cause I hate playing Black Ops. I'm that shit makes me nervous. I'm tensing up, my jaw clenched and everything. My feet started sweating just a little bit. No, actually, no. It's like the toes curl. But I mean, I think the fear. I don't necessarily have like a fear that I want to say inhibits me. And I'm not saying like I'm perfect. But I think if I had to say something, I want to say at least challenges or there is some sort of fear, I think it would be not being able to see my own faults, if that makes sense. I don't see when I think of it, cuz I don't have a fear of a lot of stuff. But I mean, there's when this is how I'm trying to word it. When I get into new challenges, new different levels, heights, I'm always going to have a fear of something. Like I'm learning something, so I may not want to mess up. So I may have a fear in that moment of like I don't want to mess up and fail, right? Just in that moment. That could just be my ego in that aspect. But I think the I don't have like one true fear um when it comes to like life itself. But if like to on another side though is that I do fear the ocean. I don't like the darkness underneath my feet. I don't want nothing touching my feet. I don't know what's going on over there. I fear the ocean. Like that shit is terrifying like a motherfucker. Like this too much is not explored, bro. I'm just But in totality, I don't have like one great fear. Behave, I'm running on E. Thank you. Yes. Welcome to the All Star community. Hit the like button, subscribe, and enjoy your time. Put nah, that's cool. Haters doing their job is all. Yeah, yeah. No, I love the hate. I love haters. I used to get booed on stage. When I was out performing and when I went on tour, I was getting booed. I had people in the crowd stiff looking at me. That shit challenged. Like I remember feeling so many challenges within myself. Am I really that guy that I say I am on the track? So many things. Shout out to thick skin. You know what I mean? What's up, demon? I only said that because you said it yourself and when they older lives. Yeah, I know, I know. I was just teasing you when I talk about that. I just be teasing. You're the best. You're the best, Nathan. Thank you. Who you like? Be positive. What you mean? What's good, bro? Yeah, man. I've been appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. I've always am. Always will be. But what's good with you? What's up, Omar? Means your spirit is bright and light. Thank you. Appreciate it. Overconfidence. It could be that sometimes. I mean, it's just that like whenever like I get into let's say responsibility in a corporate world, you're becoming a manager amongst like a 30 team, like 30 to people team. You know this you're gonna of course you're gonna fail, but you're not gonna want to fail. If like you don't want to fail, but you know that you got to make mistakes in order to learn. But that's what I'm saying. I don't believe I have like like one true fear of like there's something that's inhibiting me because I'm off the leash off a lot of shit. But I still experience fear, but it's never like fear that discourages me. Cause in order for when I remember I was giving a lesson on this, but I was saying when fear occurs, it's not a bad thing. Everything you can use everything as an opportunity. It's an opportunity. If I fear something, that's something I get to learn about myself. And let's say like when I used to be nervous to approach women, I used to fear an outcome. So so what I had to do was tackle the fear. When I experienced the fear, I said, "Hold on. Do I want to keep abiding by this feeling of fear and stay in paralysis, fight, flight, or freeze, or do I want to respond with my own way? Do I want to respond with something differently? So, because fear is an opportunity. That's nothing you can run from. We're always gonna have that, like always. You know what I mean? But not in a bad way though. I don't see fear as anything negative anymore. I used to see fear as negativity, but now I see fear as you're an opportunity now. You're an opportunity. You're something I can. You're not here to fuck with me. I'm actually. I decided that you. I'm looking fear as something that is it's gonna fuck with me about. But now I see fear as like you're just someone who keeps me sharp, and I gotta keep creating opportunity. Very introspective answer. Thank you. My only fear is no. For real? You know better than me. I never said I was. Connor, you got Connor. I want to say something, bro. It's funny when people like you comment say shit like this, and this is just to it's such a realization. We was just talking about this shit earlier in the All Star Discord. People project what they actually think about somebody else. I never said I was better than anybody. If you have to say that, there's somewhere in your mind, and it may not even be me. It could be just how I am, how I come off. That could maybe trigger something in you. You should take this as this is game right here, but you should take this as an opportunity to look within. You act like you know so much, but you're just blowing smoke and mirrors. That's lit. That's a great quote, man. Not very hard. Am I a Christian? No, I'm not. The ocean is powerful and depths are widely unknown. That's very true. I love the depths of oceans and waves and scuba diving in certain aspects and areas. Thank you, Merk. I appreciate you. Do I like football? Football is cool. Um, what's up, Yasmin? How you doing? Ezekiel wearing Crocs in a crop top. He got the little pin and shit on the the Crocs and shit. What's up, Jessley, JX What's up? How you doing? We want to remain teachable despite our wisdom and understanding of deeper things. Absolutely. And see, before you even came to Viva, we was talking about the difference between confidence and arrogance. And confidence teaches you to be open minded even when you know stuff, because you know the journey never ends. And arrogance would teach you that you think you close minded. You only know a small portion of it. And truth be told, even in a wide sense, in the scope of life, we just know only a smidge of a drop in the ocean. That's why I began brain blasting every day. I'd be like, wow, like I'd be learning. I'd dead ass be like just mind blown. Well, have fun. Hey, buenas noches. Have a great one. Appreciate you. Appreciate that, Devin. Hey, appreciate it, Ezekiel. Guru BS. Yeah. Connor saying all this shit, bro. But I mean, you gotta have people like him. You can't and see, but this is a great opportunity of what we talking about. And you got something like this. It's what we speaking on earlier. I mean, can't make this shit up. It's just in front of us. You could just be confident. No, for sure. Ever since I tasted cookie dough first time, I knew I liked it raw. That's a hell of a comment. Cookie dough is alright though. It hurts my stomach. How do I practice what? Good morning. What's good, Omar? Buenos dias. This man gets asked a question, gives a chapter level answer, and you're still here, and we love that. Like the ocean, some fear and death people, preferring superficial, mundane for safety. I appreciate that break. Yeah, it's just it's just the ocean. It's just because I don't know, to be honest. And plus, like, I remember being in the ocean. I had like shit, fishes touching my feet and shit. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, this is insane. I don't know. There's just so much going on in the ocean. I'm just like, yo, there's a lot of sea animals in that thing. You guys got it. You guys have your territory. I'm staying on my end. Hell, if we go, that's fair for real. You got it, bro. Lightning McQueen Crocs. Oh, that's lit. Ka-chow. I might just have a lot of stuff. What's up, Leon? We use only 10% of our brain this life. So much to learn and so much to experience to grow. Yeah, and I was just talking about too, like how I love going out, because I get to learn myself. Like when, and I started just thinking about that a lot more recently. But it's always been that consistently in my life. I mean, just life is us. Like we are life. Like we're creating our life. We're creating our outcome and shit like that. Like we only get to experience ourselves at the certain level we want to experience ourselves at, basically. Like to simplify it all. Like we're out here, you want to talk to a girl, but you're too afraid. You're experiencing yourself, and then you're gonna experience the results of what you're talking about, or what you're doing, or the confidence level. LeBron, yeah, for sure. What's my favorite color? Silver. My favorite color is silver right now. This shit funny, Elijah. I had some rays in the ocean circle me. Ah man, you one of those? You should have had took away the comment, bro. At least stand on your shit. Had some rays in the ocean circle me and swim away. They're just curious for us, homie. No need to fear. You're probably right though, Ezekiel. It's really just in my mind. It's really just in my mind. Wait, hold on. He's Elijah. You out here? You're out here triggering Connor. Connor, you can use this as an opportunity to like to. You need to look within, bro. You need to like do some reflection. Shit, maybe you need to take Viva's recommendation. Listen to Bob Marley, bro. Maybe you might need that. I think you coming here and being triggered and and all emotional over your phone screen. This is an awakening, man. See, this is welcome, welcome, bro. Welcome to the every action has a reaction. That shit is so fucking spot on. I love that shit. Nah, he did. You need some Jordan Peterson now for sure. You are not a good influence. Man, see, listen, the stuff right itself, I never even claimed to be one. This is all coming from you, by the way. But I'm giving you too much game, and it's not even. I mean, there's no such thing as too much game. But to you, it just you're just gonna be one of those people who don't learn. See, that's arrogance. Yo, what's up with y'all? Like that, it's so crazy. That's one of the most consistent comments viewers would say about Miss Jenner, bro. I don't know what's up with them. PC or phone or iPad? I'm going with a phone. Yo, do you have a girlfriend? I got a couple. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, I don't got no girlfriend. I am in a committed relationship though. A very serious committed relationship with life. What she loves. What's up? Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button. You're more than welcome to subscribe. Assist me on the road to 2K. My name is All Star Izzy. Enjoy, be a part of the community, and have a conversation with us. Like or sub, both. Yeah, for sure. OMG, that's mine. What's up, Michelle? David here. You invest in the pink market? David, I don't even know you, bro. Oh man, all Connor needed. But see, this is. I want you guys to know. This is something I was talking about even before most people came in. This like early. I think I did two lives. I had to turn both of them off for other reasons. But I was saying that it's now or never. I think that is that my thing? Oh yeah, that's my title. If you see this, it's now or never. I want you guys to understand that every day needs to be now or never, right? Because if you're not doing stuff for yourself now, then it's never gonna happen. If see people are stuck in the void. Connor just gave a great example of somebody who was telling them who first of all, when you get triggered and emotional, that is an opportunity for learn to who you about yourself, who you are. That don't mean things won't trigger it, right? Of course, this was going to occur. But if you don't take the opportunity to learn from the moment, you're going to be somebody who's going to fall into the void of now or never. I'd rather people just, if you would rather not do it, just say never. Like, just be never. Don't wish for now. Because if you don't capitalize on now, you will never do it. Until hopefully one day you will. An invite to the wedding? I got you. I got you. I will send you an invite. It's gonna be an exclusive invitation though. It's gonna be an exclusive invitation. I got you. We can do, yeah. I'll do it before the wedding. I'll invite you before the wedding. You can still come to the wedding though. Actually, matter of fact, this is the wedding right now, but of course physically. Michelle, answer. What are you talking about? I feel like an alien in chat again. That's good, bro. That's good. But this is why this is here though. Like I felt like an outcast a lot of my life because of the stuff that I learned and believe in and what I stand for. Right? But turns out there's a lot of people who think very similar to stuff like that. And this is what this community is becoming more of every single day. Think about it. Like we're all here having a convo on certain stuff because we're all thinking about something that comes to alignment. Even if people disagree, what they don't even realize is that they there's a probably a part of them that believes in it, but they're probably so emotional that they can't see it and they don't realize that this is what they actually want to learn. How you can think this deep and not found God? Just mm. What the fuck you on? What's up, Wunan? You got kids? I don't got no kids. I don't got kids. Here's the message I have for you. What's your calling number so I can debate you? Oh Jesus. Well, I don't do things off command. All right. If I don't have a calling number, we're not doing that. But what I'm gonna do in the future is when I have a call-in show, then you can come into that if that's what I want to allow. Once I have my call-in show, so go ahead and subscribe because you probably should already, or you will probably already have, or you're probably gonna keep put this in your notes so you can go back and forth waiting to see it. Come on, man. It takes a village for sure. Debate me if you are a man. Jesus. Hey, is Stan? Is Stan and I think Stan and what's his name and Kobe Jack are friends. They came off a little rude. I think they're friends. Whether or not he had something to say about be a parent. Oh yeah. Nah, cause I was gonna be like, yeah, I got a lot of kids. I'm just some funny shit. But nah, I have no kids. I'm a single man living life, but I'm also in a committed relationship. In a very serious committed relationship. And and I'm in that committed relationship with life. I'm in there. I'm intertwined. I'm having safe sex with life. You know what I mean? I'm thriving in life. We share our vows every morning. I'm in love with life, man. He talking about he going down the list. So many feminine guys. That's true. What the fuck you know about emotions? Nothing. I have no idea. I just started this channel the other day, so I don't know. I don't know about emotions. I don't know about emotions. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. It's your boy All Star Izzy. Hit the like button, subscribe, and be a part of this. I think they all friends though. But I mean that's what happens. I mean, birds of a feather flock together for certain reasons. It is what it is, bro. I'm in the shower washing my hair. Did you just say you're single in a committed relationship? Yes. Hold on, Viva. You need a don't be wet and type at the same time. I need to make sure that your phone is still dry. I know that you wanted to come to the phone real fast, but yeah, I'm single, but I'm also in a committed relationship. Is there a problem? Es un problema, Viva. Dime, dime qué es la problema. You see that? The Spanish coming right though. Una has a lot of emotions he can't control. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. No Diddy, bro, but you got some swag. I appreciate it. That's not Diddy though. No Diddy would be like on some like, dude, I ain't gonna lie, like you the most handsome dude ever, like your face, like that's like okay, all right, bro. But no, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. 4743. You need to learn. Appreciate it. Stop and tell you. I just told you. Yeah. Hold on, but Viva. Okay, so if you in the shower right now, but you're texting at the same time, firstly, I want to say I appreciate the dedication. Yeah, it takes a lot of dedication to just take that risk, just in case your phone might get wet. So I appreciate that. But yeah. Let me talk a little bit more sensual for Viva since she in the shower. Want to make sure that she can hear me just fine. while she's rubbing her hair, washing it. I keep forgetting you guys are here. My bad, y'all. My fault. I forgot you guys are here. I was having a one-on-one with Viva real quick. I'm mentally talking to her right now. Like I'm there, just not physically, but yeah, I'm there. Multitask, do everything. I love that. That's good. What's up, Latifa? What's up, Latifa? Conditioning now. Peppermint tea. Pepperminty. I had something peppermint the other day. I wanna, but yeah, Viva. Yeah, I'm in a committed relationship, but I'm also a single man. Does that intrigue you in any way? I could tell you a little bit more. Is David guilty? To be honest, there's a good potential he is. I'm really waiting on the details for that story so I can do a breakdown on it because that's a very interesting story. The David or D4 VD, the David, yeah, whatever the case, yeah, because that's a crazy ass story, bro. To be honest with you, I'm both. Well, I do want to be a single man, but I'm also in a committed one. I'm single, but I'm in a committed relationship. Elijah gets it. Elijah gets it, bro. God's gift to humanity. Yeah, one can multitask. That comes in handy. Answer the calls for me. Take down some notes for me. Sweet life. Viva runs the soft life. Yeah, all of that. That's nice. Multitask. Take a call, but also take notes at the same time. Hell yeah, need that. Love that. Nah, facts. Appreciate you. But you guys, I'm gonna leave in a few. Um, hit the like button. Subscribe. Be a part of this journey in the future. It's the world is limitless, and we're it's 2025 still here. We got what? Let me see how many more weeks left we have, y'all. Hold on, let me see. Where is it at? Why did they not? We got like what? Wait, one. We got like 5 weeks left, right? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, we got like 5 weeks left until 2025 is gonna end, bro. It's now or never, and it has to be that way. That's crazy. 6 weeks left. That's insane. Love it. How would you like if she didn't claim you when she was in front of somebody and say, "Yeah, I got somebody, but I'm single"? Um, I'd be okay with it. I think you missed what I was saying, Viva. I think you missed what I was saying. I feel like you pulled up. I'm trying to be so. I said it though already. I already said what I was committed in. See, Viva, I need you to slow down while you're doing. See this. Take this as a moment to slow down, listen a little bit, and while you're washing your hair, because I wasn't being mysterious. I was saying it. I'm in a committed relationship with the one and only thing that is always supporting me, there for me. I wake up to it every single day. I'm grateful for it every single day. They claim me. They always include me into great shit. And that right there is life. I'm in a successful, committed relationship with life. Come on, give it. Yeah. He was projecting onto you. Oh, see, look, we see now we doing so we learning something. We learning something. I like that. Got some accountability. That's sexy. Not a lady, yeah. The part where you said you're in a relationship with life. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah. But it's good to know that you think that I'm mysterious though. I appreciate that. But shout out to everybody in the building. It's your boy All Star Izzy. Hit the like button and subscribe. Um, I think it's gonna be the conversation for the night, y'all. To be honest, I think it's just important for the stuff that we talked about. We had many examples of things that we spoke on. Shout out to everybody that came into the All Star Discord, because we did watch James Bond Casino Royale, one of my favorite movies that's come out so far. And I'm grateful for everybody. I appreciate y'all most definitely. A little gray area with you. What's the gray area? You know what? We don't have to do this talking here. We can take this. How about we take this talking offline, and you can tell me a little bit more about that, but not on here. We don't got to show off, cause see, if you be trying to hog my, yeah, everybody else talk to me. Somebody talk to me. Y'all talk to me, cause people be trying to hog me. Okay, she a little selfish with it. I can tell she a little selfish with it. She get a lot of my attention at this moment. All right, man. Shout out to a break forever. I seen you. You said a six. Yeah, six. Elijah's in there. Good night. Starting to fundamental to this bed. Yes, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, you guys. This has been a great conversation. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe. Be a part of this. You know where to get at me at. You know where to get at me at. Have a good one, Shiloh. I didn't even know you still here, man. But thank you for your time too, Shiloh. Great comments that you were providing. Shout out to everybody that was here, even if there was the trolls, haters, whatever. They all brought a part into something, which is beautiful because you can build off of that, and that's game right there. Make an opportunity of everything that just happens, right? But anyways, I'm out this thing. To shine within is to shine without, and do not forget, authenticity is the new sexy. Okay, and I'll have some. I guess when the ladies, whenever they shower and they want to listen to a star, I'll make some separate audios for y'all or something like that. So that way, or you just replay it. Listen to my voice. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Until next time, we out this thing. Thank you for being here, Break. Thank you, Gil. I appreciate you. I'm out this motherfucking thing. Peace, y'all.